Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, it is hot coffee morning. It is a hot coffee morning. We are live in Texas right now. I'm out early in the morning, at 5 in the morning, handling some business. I'm in the U-Haul truck. I'm trying to get things situated because, oh my goodness, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff that is parading out here on this here internet. I'm talking about this internet is going off the chain. People are going, people are talking, people are bragging, people are complimenting Kamala. They got Kamala feeling good out here. They got her feeling good, boy. I tell you, they saying that Kamala went in on Donald Trump, boy. She knocked him out the ballpark. She pancaked him, flatlined him, okay, unalived him emotionally, okay. But I feel a certain kind of way about the whole situation myself because I feel like, you know what? When the day comes that America allow women to get on the forefront and disrespect men in such high caliber like that, the low budget man don't have a chance. He don't have a chance, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, Trump played his part in his shenanigans, but that was very out of line and disrespectful to me. And I know a lot of people wouldn't even believe that because they feel like it's cool. They feel like it's okay. They feel like she's a black woman and she's popping off. Okay, she's telling it like it is. She's putting her foot down. She's trying to be a leader. She's trying to be the president. Okay, I told somebody not too long ago, it's amazing how all of a sudden Kamala Harris, she is so into coming out in the spotlight now. We haven't seen this woman in a long time. We haven't heard from her. We haven't heard anything about policies. We haven't heard what she wanted to do. We haven't seen anything that she wanted to do. We haven't seen nothing. We haven't heard nothing. It has just been a total disappearing act. And all of a sudden that she's out here on the trails and she's trying to let everybody know that she's going to be the next one in line. And the way that she spoke to Donald Trump was absolutely outrageous. And I know a lot of people don't give a foot about Donald Trump. I know a lot of people don't like Donald Trump, but I feel like, Donald Trump is a landmark. Donald Trump is a landmark in this country. Donald Trump built New York. That's just how I feel. I feel like Donald Trump built New York and also played a very big part. I know people like to say, oh, well, Donald Trump don't like black people. Donald Trump helped a lot of black people. And I'm grateful for Judge Joe Brown, who had the gall to come out and say that. Judge Joe Brown had the gall to come out and say the people that he have helped through time, and I know a lot of people don't want to agree with Donald Trump. A lot of people, always want to bring something against him and want to act like, that he's such an awful person when he's not an awful person. I believe that Donald Trump is just a man of his word when it comes to things that he believes in. And it gets on my nerves the way I see black folks talking about they don't like the way he talk. They don't like the way he say stuff. They don't like this. And if anybody ever hung around black people long enough, we already know black folks is the first folk that want to pop off on something. Okay, so why is it that black folks think that they can have a certificate of popping off and Donald Trump can't pop off and say what he want to say? Okay, so and to be honest with you, if you really dig deep down into Donald Trump, he hung around a lot of black people too. He's from New York. I mean, what you think is in New York? It's a lot of black people in New York, and especially when she was trying to call him out on different situations, the news article with the kids that went through the little situation there. She was trying to call him out on so many different things. She was trying to say that he did this, he did that, or he wasn't this, or he wasn't that, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, she couldn't really answer no questions. None at all. She didn't answer no questions. I don't see how people feel like that they have I don't see how people feel like that they have the gall and the right to want to say, you know, Donald Trump made a fool of himself. No, I don't believe that Donald Trump made a fool of himself. This is the first time that we have ever seen Donald Trump so relaxed. This is my first time seeing Donald Trump cool, because normally he always have a clap back. But I don't think he felt like a clap back today, because he really wanted to set her up and let her do all the talking, whether she'd be able to bring herself to a forefront of being silly. Okay, let her come to the forefront of being silly. You know, so it happens like that, and I am absolutely amazed. I am absolutely amazed at folks at the things that they were saying. You got to keep in mind also that the people that is against Trump. Hey, what's up, man? The people that are against Trump are the same people who wish that he would have got his head blown off at that almost shooting. These are the same people who was online posting about, oh, is it Trump? Oh, is he dead yet? You know what I'm saying? So that just shows you the evilness that comes with the Democrat Party. It's like, if I don't go with your party, that means that I'm a nobody. And it means that I'm not able to even voice my opinion of what I feel, because if I'm not agreeing with you, basically I'm a nothing. I'm a nobody because I'm not agreeing with you. I think it's a bunch of cowboy foolishness. Okay, I think that Donald Trump is going to be in a great place, you know. But you know, I'm kind of, I don't know about his winning. Now, I don't know about the winning. I don't know, because so many people, he got more people against him in such a weird way. Even though, you know, these tolls and polls and stuff is saying that he's, you know, he's right, he's kind of like right on side of her or whatever the case may be. But you know, when you got so many people who are so full of demonicness and don't want to see you do it, they would do everything in their power to keep you from doing it. That's why they are trying to go ahead and do a sentencing immediately on Donald Trump. They're trying to get him locked up because they don't want him to get in office, because they know that he may have some type of retaliation and lock their ass up. You know, so they want to go ahead and get him locked up before he get in office and he get to cleaning out some stuff. Don't y'all forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm just a little dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little dude. Y'all subscribe to my channel. I'm talking about politics. I talk about music. I talk about everything. I talk about whatever I feel like talking about. And we just chopping it up at 5 in the morning. It's 5 in the morning right here in Texas. It's 5 in the morning. I'm in the truck and I'm going to get ready to handle some business. But however, we have to get to a position where, you know what? At the end of the day, nobody's going to save this country but us. Us as a people, whether you're black, whether you're white, or whether you're Chinese, Japanese, or whatever you are, we're going to have to save our own country, because at the end of the day, everything is being thrown off. I am for Trump, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like, you know, what can we do when we feel like there will be some cheating? What can we do that when they are trying to put everybody against the man? Okay, last night, it was 3 people on one. Huh? I mean, they set that up real pretty. They set it up real pretty. Would it be 3 against 1? The way they did it, it was pretty unique, you know. And you know, I mean, and she wouldn't answer not one question. I mean, I haven't heard a question. Everybody say that, oh, she killed the game. Oh, she killed the game. You know, how did she kill the game when she didn't even answer no questions? And then she tried to come up with this plan, the same plan that she actually took from Trump. Okay, and I'm so sick of hearing about $20,000 for down payment assistance, $25,000. We already got that shit. Okay, we already got that. We already got the down payment assistance programs. We got all that. Okay, that's not a concern right now. Okay, and I'm so sick of hearing about this abortion stuff. Okay, I feel like when it comes to abortions, let them do what they do. Okay, that's why Trump took his hands off of it, and he just left it into the hands of the states. Y'all handle y'all own business. Whatever y'all want to do, y'all do what y'all do, okay? Because when it comes to this abortion stuff, you know, you got certain beliefs, I got certain beliefs. Y'all do what you do. It's your body. Just let the states handle it. I think the states need to let it roll off on the people. Let the women decide whether they're going to abort their child. That's fine. Because at the end of the day, the man will never have a rights in it in the first place. And let the truth be told, the way I feel about it, I think that if you're going to get an abortion, I think that it need to be 2 parties approving it. If you're going to decide to get an abortion, I think that it needs to be 2 parties that's going to approve it. If it's going to be an abortion in place, the man needs to be able to have a part in the position of it, and the woman, just like they both laid down and they both got their legs open and did what they had to do. When it comes to abortion, the man and the woman need to have a right in the whole situation. Okay. Trump said he would ban abortion. Okay, well, that's fine. And I have heard him say that. I'm not arguing with you about that. I've heard Trump say that he wants to ban abortion, but he also say that he would like to also let the states handle it also. Okay, so I heard him say it both ways. But at the end of the day, I tell you what, when it comes to abortion, I think we all need to leave it alone. Honestly, we all need to leave it alone and let people make the decision of what they're going to do for their own self. Because I'm sick of hearing about it. Okay, I'm sick of hearing about the abortions. I'm sick of hearing about the $20,000 for down payment assistance. I'm sick of hearing about health care. All that's jacked up in the first place. Nobody can afford it anyway. Okay, it's too many people I know right now, right personally, that cannot afford the Obamacare. Okay. And not only that, when it comes to the Medicare, it's too many people I know right now can't even afford to have it. Okay, they can't even find a doctor that accept it. Okay, I don't know people that went through before their closing dates, they went through 5 or 6 different doctors, and they can't even get any help from it because nobody wants it. Nobody really take it. Okay, so that is just a bunch of foolishness within itself. Okay, so when it comes to this whole thing about Trump, okay, I believe that Trump do have some good. One thing I do know, I can't say personally. Now, I don't know about you, and I don't know about your mama, your daddy, your cousin, them. I don't know about none of y'all. But at the end of the day, I know for me personally, when Donald Trump was in office, I had a little bit more money. Okay? I'm just being real. I know people say, that's not true. There's nothing wrong with the economy. I heard somebody say in front of me, the economy is great. We know cotton picking doggone well the economy is not great. The economy is not great. Okay? I just bought a cup of coffee. It cost me almost $5. And I'm not even at Starbucks. I'm at a Shell gas station called the Handy Stop. Paying $5 for a cup of coffee. So I said I want to put something in my system. So I went on and bought me a banana nut bread. That cost me almost $4.80. Okay, bread is almost $6. Depends on what kind of bread you want. Okay, so I don't care about what these hypocrites out here are saying. When Trump was in office, my money was stretching. Okay, when Trump was in office, I was doing a whole lot better than what I was doing. Now, I'm not just completely busted, but at the end of the day, I was doing a whole lot better, and I could do a whole lot of other things. The gas was shot through the roof either. Okay, so quit acting like Trump ain't done shit. Y'all some hypocrites, and y'all are lying. Okay, and y'all know y'all lying. They want to say, well, when Trump was in office, Trump gave us the PPP loan. Well, honestly, I got to be real with you about that. The PPP loan, the business loans, and all that kind of stuff, that was from Congress, and Donald Trump just signed on it because everybody was crying about it. Okay, so he didn't really have too much of nothing to do with that. He just signed off on it because it came through Congress or whatever. But even with that, the same people. I'm sorry, I got my throat. I'm out here in this weather. The same people who say, okay, I'm holding it with my hand. The same people who say Trump ain't shit is the same people who did PPP fraud. The same people, okay? I don't know what's wrong with my, I'm going to go back and read y'all comments. I'm going to respond. Okay, the same people who say Trump ain't shit is the same people who did the PPP fraud. The same people who say Trump ain't about nothing is the same people who took a whole lot from the government. Okay, check this out. The same people who say the economy wasn't that great is the same people who took on food stamps. The same people who say F-U-C-K the government is the same people who get WIC every single month. Now, how do we make that work? Now, how do we say that we wasn't doing okay? Oh, yes, you was doing okay. You was doing a whole lot better. I mean, money was flying from everywhere. Okay, I know people who got 2 kids was getting almost $700-800 a month in food stamps. Okay, the global economy is equally everyone. Global economy, everyone is equally poor. Okay, you know what I'm saying? We can say that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. But I'm gonna tell you something. If there is a difference, you know, whether we like to see it or not, there is a difference of how we were living between the Biden administration and the Trump administration. There is a very big difference of how we were living. And nobody can sit there and convince me otherwise, because I know how my pockets work. I know what my bank account is doing, okay? And no, I'm not with Cash Out. I have a bank account. I can see. I can look, okay? I can read, all right? You know what I'm saying? So the people, people, you know, they talking, but at the end of the day, we're gonna see what Kamala is going to do. Kamala Walla. We're gonna see what she's gonna do, and I can promise you. Of course, we made it with Trump. I can almost promise you, when that woman, if she wins, you're not gonna hear from her anymore. I'm telling you what she finna do. It's gonna be wars all over the damn place. Man, they're gonna be fighting. I'm talking about in other countries. It's gonna be wars. Okay? She gonna do just what Biden doing. Nothing. Okay? That, like Trump said last night, she is a Biden. She said she is not a Biden. You in the Biden White House right now. You up in the Biden White House right now. She is a Biden. She is not finna do absolutely nothing. Okay, black folks is not finna hear from this woman again. First of all, I wouldn't want nobody to be my president who washed their greens in the goddamn tub. I don't know why she think that's a black thing. I don't know nobody. I haven't met nobody who out here washing their damn greens in the tub. I haven't met not one. Listen, I'm 43 years old. That's good enough to have been around. Okay? And I've been to more than Texas. I'd have been to over 25 states so far, and I'd have been to over 100 cities. I've traveled this country, and I have not met a black person yet who is washing their greens in the goddamn tub. Come on, man, you can't fool me now. You can't try to make me think that you're black when you're not, ma'am. You're not black. You're not black. You're not black. You're Indian. Mixed with some other stuff y'all got going on over there. Okay? And at the end of the day, don't get me wrong, this is not race baiting. This is not about black. This is not about white. This is about lying. Okay? You don't have to lie to kick it. Why does she lie to kick it? Because the majority of the votes. She need black people in her corner. Come on, man. Nobody we know. Nobody we know was watching that. The hell you get that shit from? What? Man, I got Louisiana all in my blood. It's all in my eyes. If I take my glasses off, my eyes all lit up. You know, we got that Creole and French going on down there, you know. I mean, I'm from Texas. I'm from the South. Okay? I'm from the South. We're not washing our greens in the damn tub, ma'am. That's not true. And nobody can cook greens better than us. Huh? With them ham hocks and oxtails and stuff and letting that grease simmer in them greens. Come on, you gotta be lying to me. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all be careful on who you vote for. Don't let these people fool you. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk a whole lot of shit. I'm gonna come back out through the day when I get settled, get my stuff together. I want to come back and I want to chop it up with y'all, and we're gonna try to get into some more detail about this mess. But don't y'all forget to subscribe if you can, hit like, you know what I'm saying, share the video with your friends or whatever. We're gonna chop it up. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'll be back. Give me a second. Let me get my work in right quick.